Welcome back, friends. It's the Half-Ass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Half-Ass Crafter, and guess what we're doing? If you said Half-Ass Crafts, you're right. You can also say how fast if you don't want to curse. When I first started my channel, that's how I pronounced it, because I didn't want YouTube to be like, you have a, dirty channel or whatever. I don't know. It seems that they don't really care if you say half-assed. So, okay, cool. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to do some collage. So I have this book here. I have this little lady who is made up of a lot of pieces, but behind her are a couple of pages I want to show you. How can I get her? Let's see, I've got a printable over here. I'm gonna see if I can just scoop her up. Oh, I could never do that magic trick with the tablecloth either, so physics is not my forte. So I have these pages. I was flipping through this journal and I saw these pages and I was like, wow, I really like those. Like, I really, really like those. And so I thought, well, let's do some stuff. And so I went through all of my Teesha Moore printables. If you don't know who Teesha Moore is, she's a collage artist who sort of, I don't know. I don't want to say that she founded the whole paper doll wacky movement, but she was one of the first to really do it, and she used to teach retreats and classes and all sorts of things. And you can still find some of her stuff online. She doesn't create as much. She had some health issues, but I will link her website below if I remember. If I don't, just leave me a comment, let me know that I forgot, and I'll add it. And then that way you can go and see her stuff if you want. So I've got some of her printables. There's also some Louisa Heinzel printables in here from some of her paper doll collections. I have done this interesting like masking type thing using some cutouts that I made. I actually made a sheet of printables, which I will share with you on my Ko-fi site. Ko-fi. That's down below. These are Matisse inspired. I did these in Procreate because I'm trying to get my digital illustration muscles working again. So I'll link those to my Ko-fi site so you can go and get those if you want them. But I did these with some black soot distress oxide. I just put them on the page and then inked around them. They'll probably get covered up. It's okay. So I made this little person here, and I was like, oh, what if I used a piece of magazine to finish her instead of just using these printables? And I think I might do that. I do want to give her this spiky hair stuff because I have an idea with that. So maybe what we should do first is trim all of the white off of here, and then we'll add her hair, and then we can go from there. Let's do that. So while I'm doing this, I just want to say, if you are new here, welcome. I've had so many new subscribers in the past week. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know exactly how I got so many new subscribers, but welcome and thanks for subscribing. This is awesome. If you are a returning viewer, as you know, I appreciate you greatly. This channel was just supposed to be like, maybe I'll get 100 subscribers and that'll be fun. And instead it's kind of turned into, oh, okay, well, maybe there's people that actually enjoy watching me create stuff. All right. Let's see where this goes. This will be fun. I've made a lot of cool friends, and I'm very appreciative of that. So thank you very much. Okay, the first thing I want to do, I'm going to save the larger pieces for the back. I want to put the small pieces on first. So let's get our handy dandy trusty wusty art glitter glue. And then we're going to take these and put them on here. And I'm not really going to do these in any certain way other than to put them on. We'll see what happens. It's fun. It's fun to just glue things and see what happens. Just figure it out. Fun, fun, fun. How is everyone's new year? Is it everything that you imagined and more? I mean, it's kind of like when I go to the grocery store at 8 a.m. and the people are like, how's your day? I'm like, well, it's really early, so 10 out of 10 right now. Now, how's it going to be in an hour? I don't know. So I kind of feel like that's how my new year is going. It's pretty early. I haven't even gone back to work yet. I go back to work tomorrow, which will be today for you all, because this will post in the morning. So I've actually haven't even gone back to work yet, but I have been lurking at work and it seems to be pretty quiet, so that's cool. That's groovalicious. Okay, we're just gluing these down, seeing what comes of it. The weather here has been really interesting. It was so warm, and then we just had a cold front come in yesterday, and so now it's very cold, and they're predicting snow and all sorts of things, of course, now. So, which is fine. I don't mind a little bit of snow. I don't mind at all. Okay, and then this one I'm gonna put back here. I think. Am I? Yeah. Like so. Okay, that's what I want for now. Okay, I just layered those up. Can you see that? Oh, it's so cute. All right, and then I want her eyes to be these eyes. These eyes. Sorry about that, because now you're gonna have that song in your head all day. I want that to go up here, and then I want this one to go up there. All right. So there we go. Okay, great. That's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. And I put glue out here and I didn't need it. So let's kind of wipe that off a little so it'll dry. All right, so now we have our head. So that's cool. So for all my new subscribers, where did you come from? How did you find me? Leave me a little comment and just tell me how you found me below, because that would be interesting and fun. I think I'm going to use this as her neck. Do I want to use this or something else? Let's see. What if I used that fit? That would not fit. What about this? Will that fit? Actually, if I go this way, it might work, huh? I kind of like the pink. So yeah, so tell me where you found me, how you found my channel. Oh, I've got some more of these pieces, which are similar colors. think I'm going to do that one there, just like that. I'm very interested in how people find my channel. I think it's just because sometimes YouTube recommends my videos, which is amazing and awesome. And also slightly scary because then there's, then there's all these people coming to your channel and you're like, ah, where'd you come from? Oh no, I'm gonna get found out. I don't know what that means. You know how you get scared about silly things like that, where you think people are gonna, oh, I like that there. People are gonna find you out or something, like you're a fake. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me either, so. But I still feel that way, so what you gonna do about it? All right. Yeah, that's cool. I think you can see it better down there. Okay. And then I always like to turn their heads a little bit. So I think I want to do that, but I think I'm going to glue that on there. And I want to make sure I get it in the right spot. So do that. And I don't really need this whole piece. So we're going to cut some of it off. I can use it for something else later. Ugh, y'all know the rule. If you don't want to get glue on your stuff, don't glue on your stuff. Everybody knows. Everybody knows the rule. Not that I ever really pay attention to it. All right, and then I think I'm going to do like that. I really needed this to be a bit longer. Should have thought about that part. All right, there we go. I can also put a little dab of glue there and a little dab of glue over here, like that. I really shouldn't be gluing on my thing, but that's okay. We're gonna cover it all up with stuff anyway. All right, so there she is, and she needs to get cut off about right here. And I know some people are like, oh, don't cut that yet. You may want to move her. Well, it's fine. I might, but I don't really mind. Okay, so I've got the lady. She's my main focal point. Do I want to give her like a car? Maybe I do want to give her a little car. That might work. It's so windy outside with this cold front that like it's trying to push its way in. It's kind of wild. Let's see. What if I could put that right there. Yes. Okay, so here's how I do this. I don't have an idea before I get started. Well, okay, I have an idea, obviously. Obviously, I had an idea. Wow, that just like, it's like cement, this art glitter glue. It just won't turn you. Okay, we're not doing it. So I have either the very faint inkling of an idea, or I'm just like, oh, I want a collage. And then I'll decide, okay, I want a collage with this printable or these supplies or whatever. And then I just go and I start doing it. And I don't have, none of my videos are scripted. I don't have a layout in mind before I get started. Sometimes I do have something in mind when I get started, and then it completely goes out the window and I'm on to other things and I don't even pay attention anymore. We're gonna add this to that car. So you have to be okay with things changing rapidly. Rapidly changing direction. Oops, I dropped some stuff on there because she's still gluey. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm not sure. I think I want to... I think I want to collage first, and then I'm just going to put her in this vicinity. So what I want to do is I want to figure out some of the collage pieces that I want to use. Yes, I like this idea. So we're going to do that and stick that down. And then we're going to do this and stick this down. And I don't know what that's going to look like. It looks like that. Cool. And then put some glue under there. And maybe glue that there. Or I could glue it over here. If I put... Ooh, you know what? What if I put this over here? And I did... kind of went around this corner. Do you think it's a 4 or a 7? It's probably a 7, right? It's not a 7. It's not a 7. It's probably more of a 10. It's definitely a 10. Okay. So I'm going to glue this down. So, yes. So I was watching a video over at Shell's Creative Chaos. I love her channel, by the way. You should go and visit her. And she did a state of the studio for 2024, where she was like outlining her goals and what she wanted to do with her art practice. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. So maybe I'll do something like that on my anniversary. When's your anniversary, you ask? It's in March, the end of March. So the end of March, maybe I will do a little state of the studio and go over all the stuff I've learned and things that have been fun and whatever. I don't know. Stuff. Just stuff. Let's cut these off. Yeah, maybe. Ooh, what's this? I like that. What if we did... No. You know what? Hang on. Okay, I had to go on a hunt. I knew that I had more printables, but I couldn't find them. So now I have found them. So the thing I like about Teesha Moore, if you don't know her or you haven't watched her videos, there are videos of, she does have videos here on YouTube under her husband's account. They're from like 15 or 18 years ago, so they're pretty old. But the thing I like about her is that she just goes for it. Like she's not worried about cutting straight lines. She's not worried about if there's a little bit of white showing. She's not worried about much of anything. She's very loose, and heaven knows I could learn from that. And some of her printables, you have to be a member of her website, the Artstronauts Club, and then you get access to all of her printables that she put up there. So some of her printables are like this, they're little pieces, and then some of them are just whole journal pages that you can cut up pieces out of, which is also really neat because I feel like that helps, you know. These aren't my journal pages, they're hers, so I feel like I can cut them up easier. Like I don't feel like that I have to, it's not as precious. You know, if it were mine and I had spent all this time on it, I'd be like, I can't cut that. But also it just gives you more ideas of what, oh, you know, I can use my own journal pages and scan them in and cut them up. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think having two faces is a bit much. Let's not do that. Let's not do two faces. Let's do this. The thing I also really like is when she doodles, she's very loose with those as well. And that kind of helped me to just kind of chill out, I think, you know, like, I think maybe I want to put this on her. I think I'm going to put it on right there. I don't know. We'll see. I love having this car in the background. And then I am going to leave black space because I want to doodle in it. A lot of people, Teesha Moore included, will journal in it, and that's their art journal. They're journaling on the art, which is really cool. But I am a little scared to do that just yet. I love the colors on this piece. I haven't really practiced my lettering, so hopefully I will. So I was talking about Shell's Creative Chaos and her studio, State of the Studio address video. And that makes me think, you know, about the new year and doing all of these new things. And what are your goals for the new year? I don't really have any goals. I'm working on a new website. I did decide that I was going to actually do a website. I had a website. It was kind of cruddy. It was just like a placeholder. And it was fine. But it wasn't really, I don't know. It wasn't anything to write home about. You weren't going to tell all your friends about it. You weren't really going to tell anyone about it, I'm sure. Now I feel like I'm just making a cluster over here. Kind of am. Kind of like that. So I decided to actually make a website. I used to be a web developer, so I'm kind of burnt out on the whole website thing. But it's okay. It's okay. I can make websites. Yeah. Maybe right there. So, it's so windy. I don't know if you can hear the wind or not. Probably not, but it's very windy out there. And that wind is so cold. It's coming down from Canada. So, it is not a breezy wind. It is a cold wind. The other thing that Teesha Moore taught is you stick something down and then the other things will just come along, you know, like put something down and then you'll put something on top of it and then you'll put something on top of that and something on top of that and something on top of that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And she's not wrong. FYI, in case you were wondering, not wrong. What all do I have? I have lots of things that I am missing over here. Should I put that there? No, I don't like that. I love my little paper doll though. She's cool. Maybe I'll put her like right there. Oh yeah. Okay. And then I'll doodle. My plan is to really doodle these little pieces. to hopefully make them really stand out. So let's see. I don't want more faces. I feel like there's a lot of faces. What do I have over here? This is from AJ's art journal. This is not Teesha Moore, it's someone else. Oh, look. Here we go. And that's the right colors. So I'm gonna do this. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. So what are your goals? My goals are, let's see, I told you I'm doing the website, which is I don't want to say it's like massive or anything. It's big for me. It's well, I like that there, tucked under there too. I'm very proud of it. I'm gonna try to blog once a month. We'll see what happens. I do all of this stuff mainly for me, and then if you want to join and come along, you certainly can. I definitely don't do this stuff for other people. I don't do it for, like, you know, I'm not out to entertain the masses. I'm just out to do what I'm doing and make some friends and have some fun along the way. And so that's what we're here for. And if you enjoy it, that's freaking awesome. Keep showing up, I hope. And if you're like, this isn't my cup of tea, that's fine too. It's all good, man. Life is way too short to muddle through. Don't muddle through things. Do what makes you happy and brings you joy. Let's see. I think I'm going to cut these triangles off. Yep, I am. That's what I'm doing. And then this should do it for what all I want to do before I start doodling. Yeah, and then she's gonna go right there. I think that's it. I think that's all I want to do. Is it done? It looks pretty done to me. It's done. We're gluing. Oh. There's a dog dreaming behind me, and she's very angry at something. She sounds like the big bad wolf from Little Red Riding Hood. Holy smokes, she's really upset in her dream. She must be having a bad dream. She might start barking. And if she does, don't worry. She's just dreaming. She's not going to eat us. She's a big scaredy cat anyway and wouldn't eat anything. Well, I don't actually know that that's true. She does not like the deer. She gets very upset with them when they come around. I think she might actually try to take one of them out if she could. Well, the art glitter glue tells me where it's going to go. I was moving it, and then the art glitter glue was like, nope, we're done. This is it. You found it. That's as far as I go. So, oh, you could see. That's funny. It was literally at the very edge. Do I want to put that in there somewhere? Maybe. No, I don't think I do. I do feel like maybe something needs to be there. Like maybe that? No, none of that feels right. I do everything by feel. Does it feel right? If it doesn't, it doesn't go in. If it does, it goes in. That feels pretty good, actually. I hesitated too long. We're going to go with no. Too long on the hesitation. Yeah, I think we're done. Okay, so what's up next is to doodle this, and I'm going to go do that by myself, and then I'll come back. Ooh, we're not stuck over here. And then I'll come back and share it with you. Oh, that was a lot. Whoops. And you can see the finished product. It would be very boring to look at my doodles. So, you know, I don't have enough to talk about for another 30 minutes of doodling on video. So there is a very quick collage. We're just feeling things and sticking it on the paper, and then I'm going to get out my handy dandy jelly rolls and we'll see what comes up. Be back. And we're back. So I doodled and listened to an audiobook, and this is what I came up with. I'm gonna hold it up so that you can see it a little bit better. I doodled her little hair bits up here, and there's some doodling back here, and there's a little bit of doodling there. Doodled around her eyes and her lips. I doodled her coat here. She actually had a little white shirt under there that I didn't see. So I doodled that as well. I put a bunch of little dots so it looks like the night sky. I doodled the car. I did add this piece because I doodled under there and I didn't like what I did. And then I accidentally just dropped this piece there and I actually liked it. Actually, that's saying actually a lot. It's a drinking game. And then I doodled here and there. I put a little stitching around the Whimsy and the goddess pieces. Oh, I should have done something there. I just colored over that. I was just like, there needs to be some pink. There was lots of purple. So, yeah. So there she is. Our little Whimsy goddess. That's it. That's done and done. And I'm very happy with it. So, yeah. All right. This was done mainly with Poscas and the jelly roll Sakura jelly roll pins. And that's it. And there's a little bit of magazine and a bunch of printables and cutouts. So, all right. Thanks for joining. This was a lot of fun. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.